Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Satisfactory. We're working on our revamped third third revision of our copper factory. This guy is going to be pretty big though. This is going to be the one I think that stands the test of time. We'll see. Let's place more. Let's just get right to it without much preamble. We can get some stuff done this episode. Placing 10 of these guys down. I'm doing these kind of in the right orientation. And we're working towards the automated wiring for the space elevator. That's kind of what this is going to be all about. And we're going to be importing some steel pipes from a factory nearby. Let's get this up. Maybe that light is one of the things making it a little difficult to see. Weird, you can't run when you're going backwards. Guess that's reasonable. Okay, too far. Center is where? Here, I think. This is our output belt. The mergers here. Try to keep these on the conveyors. Seem to be doing okay on building materials. I'm just looking there. I could use plates at some point, iron plates, but I think we're pretty good. All right, that's that. Oh, yeah, before we do the belts, let's get the recipe. This will be faster if we just do it this way, and I don't have to hop like a kangaroo over these things. Ooh, did that one take? No, it didn't. Better check this guy. Yeah, we're good. Okay, then input belt's going to come around here from this guy. You get 2 lines of copper ore coming in. Fine. Down the middle on this one. All right, let's do splitters, and maybe this is the easier way. Maybe this is the fast way to do it. Definitely faster than the way I did it last time. I'm going to turn the light back on, and we're going to run power. You all the way over to, I guess, there. Got plenty of room here, and these go every block. Oh no, what am I out of? You need to hook us up to, oh, okay. I was out of something. That's good. Boom. All right, let's just verify that everything is moving. Everybody's shooting out iron or copper. That looks good. That looks good. I'm just looking for copper to shoot out the output. I think I saw that one go. Yep. That is backed up. He's got copper in the belt. Yep. 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 All right. I see copper everywhere. Now we got to think about a couple things. We need to think about where we need to send this copper. We probably want to buffer some of it into storage or export. And then we need to send it up, we need to send some of it up floors to be turned into wire, and then a cable for the wire to get turned into cable. So we're probably gonna need a lot of wire, I'm guessing. I'm not gonna do all the heavy math to figure out exactly how many of each we should have, wire versus cable and stuff. I don't know if we need to export the wire for anything. Does this tell us anything about how this is used? I guess I'd have to look at the wiki to see how much wire we're going to need. But we're going to need a floor, I guess, with wire. And, we're going to need storage for that, too, in case we want to export it or use it for something. I'm just looking down here because I'm thinking that maybe down here becomes like trucking or something. Still have these 2 iron mines we're not using. Don't know if we should be. Or we're going to need to use those for anything. If we did, I imagine we'd be pumping that ore into our steel factory over there. The other option is using the iron to do the, what is it, that steel wire or iron wire or something? I think there's an alternate recipe for that. But I'm kind of getting distracted. Gotta figure out how we want to do this. I want to send some up, and I want to be able to store some. And ideally, I'd like to mix both lines. So it's not just one line of smelters feeds our storage and export, and one feeds this factory. It'd be nice to have them both kind of be able to fill in the gaps of either one of those needs. Is thinking. This is our output. I can't merge those belts, obviously, so they need to exist as 2 separate belts. We can run the output belts over here and leverage the space in the factory, and then if we need to scale up, we can always rip up those belts and extend the factory out that direction towards the abyss, I guess. I don't know what's over there in the map. There's a little planet or something in the background. Yeah, and easily distracted here. We want to do this. 2 big storage caches or something, and then a path up to the next floor. Or yeah, I don't think I want to put belts going up to the next floor on this wall here, or on this access, because that's our path. This is our path to scale out the factory. So maybe belts temporarily come through here, feed some kind of storage, and then go up on this side. Just trying to picture where that storage is going to live. Storage and out and up. What if we ran a belt? So we take this belt of copper ingots, we come this way, run next to these guys pretty close and tight, and then start feeding some kind of a storage array right here. And then we could, and then outside of that storage array or buffer, we could run a belt straight up over here and supply copper ingots up to the next floor. Maybe that all takes up this space. And then the second belt of ingots from way over here. Run that down through this way. Kind of the same thing, but it would be a storage array over here, a little closer to this side of the factory. And then maybe that goes... Maybe that has a splitter to join up with the first belt in case that thing is not saturated, although it's probably always going to be saturated. And then maybe a belt potentially down here in case we want to export or something. Let's do something like that. I'm going to bring... Let's see. I'm going to put storage down. We always start with this guy. Let's see. About... We'll belt in this way into there. Of course, the next one's going to be shifted over. Shoot. These probably need to go back a bit. Right, because I'm going to run that copper belt. Do it. Let's just get it started. It's fine. It's going to be something like this. I feed into here, and then we do the whole storage thing. Then they dump out here. This becomes just a giant buffer. They dump out here, and then I belt over and up to the next floor somehow. But then I was saying these should probably move back a little bit, because I got another belt that's going to want to do the same thing. Unless we start the storage way over here, which we could do. So let me show you what I'm talking about. This guy. He's going to be the next one that needs to go into a storage array and all that jazz. So I guess that guy can just hook in right here. We can just start that storage array here, maybe. I'm not sure what's best. We were lining that up to the back. About... How's that look? Is it horrible? No, it actually looks all right. And then these ingots are copper for an unknown purpose, I guess. I don't know what we're going to use that belt of copper for. I just don't know yet. We can either export it out the back here. We'll put a platform down, a truck stop or something, a truck station. Or if we had a smart splitter, we could fill that up and then the rest could just go into the awesome sink. The only downside with the awesome sink, I think I mentioned this last episode or a couple episodes ago, is just the power consumption, right? If I set up every one of my factories to dump the excess output into the awesome sink, we're potentially going to be burning a lot of power, a lot of extra power. I don't know if power is going to become an issue later in the game or not, but that's why I'm a little nervous about doing that. Do we have the smart thing? Let's see. We unlock that, the smart splitter. I don't see it here. I thought we were close. I'll have to look and see once we get back to the MAM. All right, let's keep moving. Let's get the our fancy industrial storages up here. Is that the right? Yep. 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 We got mega buffers here. I don't know what's going on. You are gonna try. I might have gotten that too close. Yeah, it looks like it. For some reason, I always like doing this back part first. I have no idea if this is too much storage, not enough storage, just right. No idea. Very little, if any, thought has gone into how many of these to build. I'm just doing it. Just doing it to do it. All right, let's do this routine. And then this guy's going to come out, right? And we're going to send this guy up somehow. Now, I got to figure out how we want to do it. Because usually I snap in, right, in the middle. I guess I could do something weird. Because, I'll show you what I mean. Talking about. We are probably going to come up to the next floor right here. Something like that. That's probably where we're going up. And this guy is not lined up to the center. So, but it could be... let's go up there and do the set a belt so that it's easy to place the conveyor lift. Okay. No, wrong side, I think. So, man, I'm sorry, the camera's got to be horrible to watch here. Let's see if we can make this look something reasonably. I think that might be the best I can do. I'm still getting used to having these Blade Runners on. I might want to take them off. That looks right. At least to get copper up to the next floor. Right? Good enough. We'll maybe on the next floor up, we'll put walls around that or something. We'll figure out some way to make it look decent. I'm okay with the belt the way it is there. And then it looks like everybody's humming along here. right? So the copper made it all the way through this array. So that one's fine. Let's do this one, and then we'll worry about how we're going to use this some other day. Let's just get it set up. That is not the right way. That is what I want. Boom, I think. Is that it? Did everybody get constructed? Yeah, it looks good. And just straight on in. Back here, conveyor lifts. Boom. Okay. And we'll get to our beltages here. Let's see here. Top. Oh no, what did I do? Is there enough room down here for this? Oh boy. Oh yeah, thank God. Thought it was gonna clip into the other belt here in front of my face. But it's not too bad. This is not as big of a buffer, but like I said, I don't know how much. Oh, I keep hitting the save lag. I wonder if I set my autosave to like every 30 seconds. Seems like I'm really running into that when I'm moving around today. Or last 2 episodes, actually. Alright. So, how do we get material out of this thing? Of course, it's way up there. We're going to have to maybe do one more. Is that where our final product is? Up in this thing? Yeah. Why don't we do one more? I think that'll bring it down at least. Unfortunately, the output's going to be facing us. Is there a clever way to get around that? Probably. This kind of belongs here. I'm just going to do one more of these, and then we're not going to worry about it. I have some ideas, but until we actually need to use this, it's probably not worth spending too much time thinking about it. And this, I'm just adding this last little section because it gets the, it at least brings the copper. Nice. Look at that. It at least brings the copper down to the floor level here. So this is the last stop of this container. And then we can easily belt this out anywhere we want. Or we could throw another single storage container here and just leave it. Don't put anything on top. And then the output will be here and we can go straight out. It doesn't really matter how we do it. But we've got an extra supply. The thing that bugs me a little bit is this is just going to sit idle, or that far line is just going to sit idle once the storage fills up. Like I said, we could dump this into an awesome sink. In fact, we could just like plop down an awesome sink right here if we want. And then channel that output straight into the awesome sink. Just, you know, I'm just a little nervous about doing that as a standard design until I know that we're not going to have, I'm sure we're not going to have power issues. You know, I'm kind of envisioning blackouts in our future. I just feel like I should probably expect that's going to happen. I walk through here with one more platform. Let's see. I'd love to. Ooh, it's ugly looking. I can do it, but oh man, that's ugly. We don't have anything that's like a half block. I want to put walls around this. That's kind of why, and I want room to walk around it. So when I say walls, I'm thinking of windows. Oh, you know, don't we have guardrails or fences? Where are those at? We had something. Did I unlock something like that? Organization maybe? I thought there were fences. Did I not unlock that? Walls. At some point I'm going to use the efficiency checkers. I haven't even played with that. That was a mod that was recommended to me. Haven't felt the need to even check it out just yet. Oh, I thought there were fences or something. Ladder, stairs, ceiling light, storage, radar tower. Oh, we haven't even done the radar tower. Goodness. Unlock these things and I totally forget about it. Reveals an area. Okay, reveals an area around itself on the map. The area is gradually revealed over time up to a maximum. Placing the tower higher up increases the maximum area revealed. Okay. Provides a good overview, which makes factory construction easier. Oh, we've seen the lookout tower. Radar towers I haven't done yet. Oh man, add it to the list of stuff. We're using that, right? Oh, 8x4. What is... I don't even know what this is. I don't want to get too distracted. Yeah, I thought we had a fence or something. That wouldn't have been bad around this. But I guess either way, if I take this foundation up, we're not going to be able to walk around this. Kind of don't want to be falling down in there. I don't like the way that turned out. We could push it back one if we wanted to. Barely. We could push it back a whole foundation. Or we could go to the middle of the next foundation and just have this thing kind of extend out a little bit, but then I could close this block in. This would be the one that opened to below. This just looks horrible. I can't have it. I cannot have it. And I got no way to walk through here without falling. Yeah, that's not good either. Don't think I'm going to solve it now, but I kind of need to before we start laying down our factory up here. We need to get to making some wire post haste. But I try moving this back one more. That would solve all our problems. I'm going to do it. Always reassemble this. Sitting here thinking about it, it's taking more time than it would to just do it. I'm probably taking out platforms I don't want to. Gotta work on my aim. How about you? Then let's try this. What did I do? Did I make something wrong? Let's go down and see if I take damage. All right. Nope. It's probably the Blade Runners helping me there. All right, let's try this again. Conveyor lift. Come down to here. This direction. Fine. And now can I get a belt? I get a belt to participate and not look just hideous. The answer is yes. I'm happy with that. That looks good. Let's head up. Okay, now we can walk around, and if I want, I can blast this thing in so we don't fall in there. Walls. Gate wall, nope. Boom. 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 Okay, for now that makes that safe. Now we are on the wire floor. We've got 270 copper on the belt. We can wiggle around however we want. Guess we'll do the same kind of thing and go down this way. Let's, we need a bunch of wire. We need a bunch of wire. That's probably constructor, right? See what this guy does for wire. Okay. 15 come in, 30 come out. So we can get 2 saturated Mark III belts full of wire from our 1 saturated belt of ingots, right? That seems to make sense. So why don't we? And then what's it going to take? 30, so 9, right? So same kind of thing, right? A rows of 10 maybe? Just to put 1 extra down. A row of 10 to produce wire. And then we split the belt. We split this guy into 2. And it's going to feed 2 rows of 10 going down, just like we have the floor underneath. Probably... I'm gonna... Just trying to plan it, see what it's, how the layout's gonna work here. Bear with me for a second. I think this is constructor. These guys aren't too wide. Can I pull this off? Don't know that I want to run 2 belts on less than a whole foundation. So this guy... We just, let me put a placeholder belt down here. Try and go a little more compact. I usually don't do compact. And I'm finding that playing Satisfactory is changing a lot of my factory building habits. Maybe for the better. Maybe for the better. These guys are so compact. They can probably... No. Can they go next to each other? Oh, man. This is very much not my nature to have them just right on top of each other. I don't think I can do it, to tell you the truth. It's too jammed in for me. Let's see, about... Can I do 1.5 or something? I'm just playing here. I don't know if I'm going to keep this design or not. I'm just playing. That looks a little more reasonably placed to me. For my tastes. This is all going to be... Yeah, wire. 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 Now the wire, we've got a couple different things going on. Man, oh man. Trying to think this through. For wire, we want... Yeah, we're going to have 2 lines of wire. One can go up to make the stators, right? So it can just be sent up a level. If I can type. Right, this guy just needs wire. Needs a lot of it, too. 8 per stator. And then we've got wire, and then we're going to have to stockpile some of this too, right? Put it in storage. Have a buffer or whatever. Not a buffer, but like have wire for export. And then we're going to need wire for for cabling this stuff right here. We're going to have to send some wire to go be turned into cable, and then we'll store some of the cable and we'll send cable up to yet another floor to make the automated wiring. So we're going to have, we're doing that all with this single belt of copper for now. We'll see if that becomes limiting or not. If it is limiting, we'll have to tap into our other belt of copper ingots and maybe just do another floor some levels up to make even more wire. But I think we said 10 in a row of these, right? The outputs are going to be 30. Yeah, 10 in a row. These are the inputs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're going to have to extend this out quite a bit. Do I like it? Do I not like it? I'm going to have to snake this belt around too, which is a little funky. Where's the next line of 10 going to go? The other option is 4 rows of 5. So just do another 5 here, and then 5 here, and then another 5 over here, and then we still need the storage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here comes the mana ray thing. 1, 2, 6. Let's just expand this platform out a bit. That's 7, I think. 7. How's that? Is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, yep, yep. Let's make sure I do all the recipes here. Wire. Ooh. Oh, we probably want copper sheets in here too. Oh, man. I didn't think of that. We tore out copper sheet production when we ripped up the old factory. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. We want that in this factory. I think we will tap into the other belt for that. So maybe that belt becomes copper sheets and copper ingots for export if there ever is a need. We may never need that. I'm looking for this key. What is the... Come on, mouse. Okay, nothing to it. Yeah, we're going to need to make copper sheets in this factory too. All right, there's our wire. I think we'll be okay. This is going to be the supply of ore. That'll be splitters here, right? Or is that the output? No, that's input. Boom. That looks fine. And then I'm just kind of checking this out for the first machine to make sure it's all going to fit. I could get closer. Maybe the middle is fine. The middle's good here, I think. And then this is going to be our mergers. And I'm just doing these first machines just to see how it's going to look. Turn off the flashlight for now. That's going to do it. That's going to do it. That's going to do it. We're going to snake this belt around and feed into here. Oh, in fact, this belt can feed both lines. So instead of splitting here and running another line of 10, We can just put 10 more the opposite way. It's going to look a little goofy-ish. Yeah, I can move this. Show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, we can have that, we can have that single belt of ore run down here and feed 2 rows of 10 right next to each other. We'll have a bunch of extra space over here. We'll figure out what we want to do with that. And then we'll move this to the center most likely, and then we'll have another set of constructors. You guys taking an input like this, right? Boom. We go kind of in the middle. Boom. Whoops, that one's not far back enough. Cool. I think that's good. Let's set the recipes while we head over to the other side to grab the belt. Wire. Then we need to put the ceiling in. Man, this is taking longer than I thought. But hopefully we won't have to mess with this factory too much down the road. We'll see. I'm still very curious to see what happens when we get the next level miners and next level belts and all that stuff. Are we going to have to come back, or are we going to want to come back and scale up these factory designs if they need to be switched up? Or are we just going to be able to upgrade things and everything's just going to work with the same ratios? Or are we going to just say, forget it, you know? Well, the new factories will do the upgraded stuff, but no use refitting the existing factories with the latest equipment. I have no idea. I really don't know how that's going to play out. So that's another reason why I want to get to the next level and get to working on these spaceport or space elevator projects. Let me run down this way. This is our ore belt, by the way. A little too far. And it can feed 20, I think it can feed 20. Basically, it can feed 18, but I'm putting 2 extra constructors on just for the heck of it. All right, now, splitters. Let's see how this is going to work with me not getting clipped into everything. Right, these are splitters. I cannot place it without clipping in. Bummer. Not happy about that. So I gotta do it on the side, from the side. Let's do it this way. And try it. Maybe I'll get the use. Plus I can't use the foundations as a good guide. Oh man, this drives me crazy. And do it from up top. That was also suggested by a viewer. Where's my belt? That's not bad, right? That's pretty nice, actually. Can I hop over there? Okay, I'm on the belt. And that looks lined up, right? Oops. I missed my jump there. I meant to jump. Oh, overshot it. Oh, wait a second. Are these going the right way? That doesn't look right. Is it? Yeah. Think. Can I tell? There's color coding here to indicate it, right? So the input's got an indicator. I don't know what color it is. Orange or yellow or something. Yeah, it looks like we're okay. I think. Close enough. Too much. Yeah, this is a good technique, actually. So my thanks to the viewer who suggested that, capping on the machines. I think we're good. I think we're good on the supply side. Well, let's route this belt. Gonna snake around a little bit. I'm not too worried about that, actually. I mean, I could take this back a little bit. You, how about to the center, maybe? Straight? No, it's not, is it? Yes, I guess it is. Something looks funky with it, but is that right? I guess that's right. This could be elevated, but don't bother. Okay, it's snapping in when I don't really want it to just yet. What can I do with you? How about there, maybe? Will you behave? Oh, something weird happened there at the end. That's interesting. All right, how are we looking here? Guess we'll know in a bit. All right, let's get the next floor done. Man, this is taking forever. One, two, three, four. And which way do the stairs go? Over this way. It's gonna be tall. It's gonna be a tall factory. No doubt about it. That'll be the next floor up. This is wire. We need to think about sending wire up. Okay, that is whole belt. Oh yeah, we're gonna do the whole floor up here. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's get that placed. Oh man, why does it take so long? Can't really see. Take a look. Oh man, that is that's bizarre. We actually guessed that right. All right, there's our floor. We did this first for power so we can power up our machines, but then we're gonna have to, oh man, gonna have to make parachutes apparently. Man, look at this. Bear with me. I'm going to escape out of this. Let me restore my health. Take a deep breath here. Casually walk up the ramps like nothing happened. What a waste of barrel nuts. Oh, we're down here trying to do power. Where is our power? One over from that. Did I cut a hole in the right floor or not? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's over here. I'm gonna put my flashlight on here. Yeah, at some point I should probably do the lights, or looking to doing the lights. All right, change hotbars. You can go to the U, and you can go there, and then let's see where we want to route this power. That's not a bad line right there. Boom, right on top of these guys. And probably every freaking thing, every piece of foundation. I gotta be careful not to fall off the edge. Yeah, I forgot about the copper sheets. It's another thing we're gonna have to put in this factory. Not too happy about that. Oh, okay. Thought I was out of something. Now, I don't know which one's closest. Maybe this guy? This is not going to be perfect. The way these things run. I'll do 3 and then skip 1. Yeah, skip another one maybe. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect. All right, I see a bunch of these guys moving. Yeah, all of them are moving on this side. Take care of the power for this row, and then we'll call it an episode. We're getting stuff done, but boy, there's just a lot to do for this plant when I... Oh, don't tell me I'm out of wire. That's kind of a little humorous, actually, right? Where's it all going? Where's it all going? I don't really want to do it that way. Isn't there some in here? Yep. Is there a take all button I'm missing? I don't see it. Oh, come on. Oh man, again. So I'm trying to hurry up. It's not working. Doing everything else. Yeah, I just need more copper wire. Save leg. I'm just going to eyeball it as far as which connector looks best. All right, check it out. Let's leave this one here. Next episode, we will work on the output belts for all of this wire, and then figure out how we want to do the storage. Probably very similar to what we did below with the ingots. Maybe 2 storage arrays over here, one for export and one for moving up a level. Although we're gonna have to split something somewhere, because we need wire for those stators, we need wire for storage and export potentially, and then we need wire for the cable production. So that's what we've got in the store, but at least we got this done. Mostly done. I gotta, like I said, do the outputs and stuff. And then what's next? Eventually we're gonna have to think about how we're gonna bring over those steel pipes. I could do a simple truck thing, or we could just run a belt. Maybe an elevated belt? Maybe instead of an enclosed tower like I was talking about, maybe we can find a way to run just an elevated belt across here. So maybe the next floor up. Let's look real quick before we end the episode at the stator recipe. Or stator. I don't know how you say it. So yeah, we got the iron, or the steel pipes and iron wire. So maybe the next floor up is where we do the stators. And then we look at seeing about how we might bring that steel pipe over from our steel factory. Looks pretty sweet. Boy, look how bright my flashlight is. Hop in here just for a second. Let's see what floor the steel's on, or the pipes are on. See, this is why I'm rethinking these ramps, right? It's kind of slow to run up here. I like the way it looks. Oh, here's our pipes right here. And we might have a different recipe to actually create these. Do we have a... Give me a second. I thought we had an alternate recipe. Maybe I'll look between episodes. Was it for the reinforced encased beams? Maybe that was it. Does this show? Yeah, I've got 2 recipes. That's one of them. I don't think we're using this recipe yet for the encased industrial beams, the ones that leverage the pipes. We could play with that, or we may not want to. Let's see. I'm not sure what that panel's doing there. I want to kind of poke outside. Let's look out these windows. What a mess. We want to go out that way. Here's our steel pipes. I'm going to poke a hole in this wall. Just to peek out. So we want to get... Oh, man. Yeah, this is kind of on a much lower floor. We want to export these pipes and get them up to not that floor, but the one above it. That's our wire production right here. Right? Smelters. No. What the heck? Am I seeing this? That's the steel factory? Or the iron factory I'm seeing back there? So smelters, there's our ingot storage arrays. Here's our wire. We're going to put storage arrays. So right up there, this next floor up is where we want to send steel pipes. It would be cool to run an elevated belt over there, like a really high elevated belt. How we would do it is the question. I mean, if we put a bunch of supports down, I think that would look kind of goofy. Like just a bunch of these guys, like a ton of them. Like, oops. See. You see where I'm going with this, obviously, right? It's pretty goofy. It's really goofy. But it's just goofy enough to be almost worth doing just to do it. Right? And then I can run a belt. Whatever, I'll just do it here for a second just to illustrate. Oh, can you snap on? Something like that, right? And have it go over. Let's just see what that looks like from outside. Then at least the spaghetti is not in the way. Let's see. It could look horrible. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, obviously we'd make it an output port up there. And we'd have to go up higher, right? Because this is lower down than where we need it. We could come relatively straight across and then just go up the last level from within the factory where you wouldn't see it. So this would come across straight, hook up to a port, and then inside we take it up to the last floor. And then this would actually stay straight then. That's kind of interesting. Get ready to eat more barrel nuts when I fall off this ladder. I don't know. I kind of like that. I kind of like that idea. It's goofy in a way, but like I said, it's goofy in a way that's kind of interesting to me. Again, we could have trucks and make use of this space. We can put these... what are these things called anyway? Stackable conveyor poles. We could have them, you know, pretty far apart. Anyway, let's think about that for next episode. For now, let's wrap this up. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Making progress here. Enjoy having you here with me on this journey of Satisfactory. I hope you enjoy the content. I enjoy putting it together for you. We're doing it. We're building a new floating copper factory. I'll put some supports or struts underneath here somehow. Somewhere. But yeah, it's starting to take shape. And again, we're working towards the space elevator upgrades so that we can get moving up the tech tree. But yeah, again, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.